I'm back on the bike, just cycling towards the coast now, and ever since I did the St Mary's Lighthouse video, I've got a bit of a thing now. I can't stop researching lighthouses, so I'm gonna try and tick off as many lighthouses along really the mouth of Tyne and hopefully down to Roker, and give you a bit of history and a bit of backstory on all of them. So yeah, join me for this. So I'm back in the Tyne tunnel. I'm gonna cycle through here to get to South Shield. As someone pointed out I missed last time, there's a halfway marker that marks the middle of the river and the difference between Northumberland and County Durham. So, apologies. So there's 5 lighthouses at the mouth of Tyne that I want to get. So that's the highlight, the low light North Shields, obviously the Herd Groin and the 2 piers. The weather, I'm pretty sure you can see, it looks bloody miserable. Start of winter now, so lots to look forward to. There are 5 lighthouses at the mouth of the River Tyne. The oldest is the Old High Lighthouse, established in 1727. This was discontinued when the High Lighthouse at the Fish Quay came into use. There are 2 other lighthouses at North Shields, which are the Low Lighthouse, established in 1807, followed by the New Lighthouse here in 1808. These were all decommissioned in 1999, when the Herd Groin was upgraded. The lighthouses at North Shields were sold for housing. They still serve as day marks for vessels entering the Tyne and are both Grade 2 listed buildings. The pair of lighthouses that mark the entrance to the mouth of the Tyne are significant in their own light. But a storm badly damaged the piers this sits on in 1897. This pier was finally rebuilt in 1909, reconnecting this lighthouse to the mainland by an almost 900 metre long pier. The southern pier at Tynemouth hosts the smaller of the 2 lighthouses, built in 1895. This one is only 12 metres tall compared to its 23 metre tall sibling. These are both in operation to this day. One of the most distinctive of the lighthouses here is the Herd Groin. Symbolic of a historic sci-fi spacecraft, this was built in 1882. This still serves as a navigation aid to the Tyne. It is 15 metres tall and its pier was built to protect the Little Haven beach. So, you might be wondering what I'm actually doing, and it really stems from watching the film The Lighthouse. Around me there are 5 lighthouses. You've got 2 at the entrance to the Tyne, you've got 2 at North Shields, and you've got the Herd Groin behind me. Out of all of these, my favourite is the Herd Groin, just because it has such a different sort of appearance to it and a different look. So now we're going to cycle all the way down to Roker, where I should hit the Souter Lighthouse, and I believe there's an old one at Roker, and there's obviously the ones entering into the port of Sunderland. I've done about 30k now. I've just left South Shields. I'm on my way to a road noise, probably all from this, Souter Lighthouse. So that's directly ahead of me now, so I'll show you a clip of that as I go. Located in the village of Whitburn, the Souter Lighthouse was the first lighthouse in the world to be designed to use alternating electric current, therefore making it the most advanced lighthouse of its day. First lit in the 1870s, this was described as one of the world's most powerful lights. But this behind me is Souter Lighthouse, textbook one of just lovely colours. I've done about 30 kilometres on my bike. My legs are killing me. We've still got a bit of a way to go to get to Roker. I don't think I'm going to cycle back, it'll probably be a metro job. And this one is owned and operated by the National Trust, the same as Whitley Bay, whereas the other ones, such as the Mouth of Tyne ones and the Herd Groin, are operated by Port of Tyne, because they're actually still more active lighthouses. Now, I have a feeling the little building behind me actually is a fog siren. And I was kind of hoping to come here, well, it ruined the audio, but to come here and actually hear the fog siren going off. In Roker seafront there is a former lighthouse which originally stood on the South Pier, marking the mouth of the River Wear. This was built in 1856, then deactivated in 1903. It was finally moved here in 1983 to the seafront at Roker.
The South Pier was due to be upgraded in a similar way to the North Pier. However, the First World War directed resources away from this. After the war, this new pier and lighthouse were never completed. Located at the mouth of the River Wear, the Grade 2 listed Roker Pier and Lighthouse opened in 1903. Originally a gas-powered lantern, it was visible for over 15 miles out to sea. Located under the pier is a tunnel allowing a lighthouse keeper to access the lighthouse even in bad weather.
So I made it all the way to Sunderland now. So you probably saw some shots of Roker Lighthouse. My legs are like dead. It's the first time I've ever cycled between Newcastle and Sunderland, and obviously going via the coast isn't the most direct route, but it avoids a lot of the main roads, and it wasn't actually that bad in terms of overall cycle infrastructure. There was a bit, and when I say not bad, I mean not bad in UK terms. A lot of it was like wide pavements with like 1.5 meters for pedestrians and 1.5 meters for cyclists. But at least it was off-road. So yeah, I'm just down Sunderland Riverside now. I'm probably gonna head up to St Peter's metro station behind me and get the metro back to town. If I can't find a nice pub around here. I'm not very familiar with Sunderland,